So we're in Palm Beach, Florida, and 1996 I started this project. It took basically a year. That's the proof right there. Then I started with the patio, and then from the patio we extended all the way to the swimming pool. And it was basically a full year where I gave my life and soul into this project. It's amazing that 10 years later it still looked like it was finished yesterday. And I'm pretty sure that for another 10,000 years it will look the same. So basically we started with the table, and then I created this insert. Part of it goes together with the floor. Then I came up with this idea of this fountain. See all the details in the fountain. And then from the fountain we basically build all this border going around the whole house. And then basically I came up with the idea of putting tiles around the arches. So we have 3 arches. At the time I was a little boy. Now I'm still a little boy. Then there was a window out here. So basically I continued the border all around, and I created this bench, and the view out of this bench is really beautiful. And even this bench was basically shade. It didn't exist before. And it's a very comfortable bench to sit on it, maybe read a book, contemplate. And then basically once we had all this whole thing done, actually we forget about the other piece up there. It was done in 1996. Everything was painted in 1996, and then most of it was finished by, I would say, like sometimes in 1997. And there weren't any dogs around then. And then basically once we had this whole area done, basically I extended out here by the pool. This was my first pool ever, and it represents a Palm Beach landmark. I think a few years from now people will just pay the ticket just to come out here and enjoy the view. So basically we started the pool, and it's amazing that when you move the water, depending how flat the water is, if you move the water, the whole design starts moving. So it has almost like a 3-dimensional effect. And then I remember I had a cousin from Sicily that came over. So we got, I think, a little bit too excited. And I remember in 2-3 days we built this bench right here that we really needed to be part of the project. And this was built all out of cinder blocks. It has a curve. So it was not an easy project. But Camille and Dad, they always left me free out here to do whatever I wanted to do. In fact, they knew I was an angel. Those are my wings right here. And then I remember a year later I delivered those 2 benches basically I decided just to put them in my little museum in Palm Beach, Florida. Out here they will have a home. And even the pillows are made out of ceramic. And actually it is a very, very comfortable bench, believe it or not. You know, if you lay in here, it basically takes all the stress away. It's more comfortable than you can even imagine. And all this bench, it's basically all hand-casted with cement. Probably one of those benches, 4,000 pounds. The pillows are made out of ceramic. Even those bullnose, they were all handmade. And they all look like they've been out here probably for the past 500 years. And this in fact was some kind of a glaze that I developed that somehow it's the same glaze that they've been using the past probably 1,000 years. And actually even those pieces right here, they were all handmade. I really put my soul and heart into this bench, into those twin benches actually. But at least they will be out here forever and ever. Thank you very much.